Hello. So this is going to be a whole video. It's going to be a whole of various forms of digital entertainment, DVDs, computer games, and the like. Now, before I start, first let me say that the reason why quite a bit of these are not taken out of the shrink wrap, because they haven't, is that me and my hubby have gotten that 30-day test period on Netflix, and we just wanted to enjoy that. At the same time, really, when it's been summer and autumn, I haven't had as much time to sit on my ass and watch movies and the like, but I will probably get a lot of enjoyment out of these come winter. Another thing I wanted to say is that I've gotten some uh, people saying that I don't like watching whole videos, and I completely respect your opinion. And I can see where some people will say that whole videos promote commercialism and so on and so forth. And I completely respect that opinion. On the other hand, I really love watching other people's whole videos, so I make them myself. And if you don't like them, then vote with your viewing time and just don't click on whole videos. Yeah, then let's start. This is a collective haul. I've been collecting these from about the time I made the last video with these kind of entertainment on disc haul up until now. Let's get started because there's quite a bit of stuff here. So I'll start with movies on Blu-ray. First one I want to show is uh, Jack the Giant Slayer. Got Oblivion. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I'm really looking forward to it. The Host. Me and my hubby watched this, and I have to say, I almost fell asleep. What I was found myself pressing the button to see how much was left of the movie constantly, just to when is this over? It's so boring. The concept's neat. Yeah, I might do a review of this at some point because it's really so boring. Then I got Beautiful Creatures. Now, I've heard a lot of people say negative things about this movie, but I actually rather liked it. It's the masterpiece, no, but I think it was pretty good for popcorn entertainment. Oz, Great and Powerful. This is another movie that I didn't really like a lot. I just, I'm not really sure where they're going with this movie. In a way, the plot and so on is too advanced for children. Some of the effects are too scary for children, but at the same time, it's very. The storyline is very it's an odd mix. But yeah, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Now, again, this is a movie that's gotten a lot of negative reviews, but that I really thought was entertaining. Like I said, is it a masterpiece? No, of course not. It's a popcorn flick. But as a popcorn flick, I think it really succeeds. And another popcorn flick, Iron Man 3. Both me and my hubby really like this. Uh, are there elements in it I don't like? Yeah, but I think that it's pretty good for mindless entertainment. I did not like the nagging wife pepper part. By that I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but when you see the movie, you'll get it. That's just so completely stereotyped. But other than that, pretty good. Star Trek Into Darkness. Me and my hubby watched this last night. I found it entertaining, but there are just so many stupid moments. So, I mean, we just laughed our asses off, and that's a bit of a shame because it's not meant to be a comedy. But yeah, it's I'm not I'm not sure if I should call this movie a movie that's so bad it's good, or if it's good. And this one I haven't seen yet. It's Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite from Lego. Yeah, I allow myself to be a bit childish sometimes. I mean, uh, and that's one thing I should mention when I said that about the Oscar and Powerful. It's not. I watch cartoons all the time. It's not that it's storylines meant for children that's a problem. It's when it's sort of an adult movie, but it's made to be so cutesy and so. It's when it's that odd mix I have a problem with. Anyway, I have Dark Skies, or a movie I haven't seen yet. Let me just put some of these on the floor so they don't fall down. And the ABC of Death, which is basically horror anthology movie. Possession, and this one I'm really looking forward to. Battlestar Galactica, Blood and Chrome, which is basically a movie made out of a web series. So yeah, that was all the movies on Blu-ray I got. So let's move on to movies on DVD. Snow Shark. When I saw this movie on Amazon, I just went squee. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I really like very bad shark attack movies. I can't help it. I love them. And basically what it's about, it's a snow shark. It's a shark that swims around in snow and eats people. I mean, does it get any better? And then I've gotten Monster High, Scary's uh, City of Fright. I think that's the English title. Yeah, Monster High, Scary's City of Fright. This is the Norwegian version, but luckily it does also have um, English dialogue. I usually prefer to watch anything in the original language instead of being dubbed. So yeah, like I said in another video, I'm a huge Monster High fan, so I had to pick this up. And then I have the Midnight Horror Collection, Blood Predators, which is basically 4 vampire movies. Or is it 3 vampire movies and a zombie movie? I'm not completely sure, but anyway, 4 movies set. And these are dirt cheap. So yeah, I'd like to pick this up because quite often I go visiting my mother for a week. And then I like to be able to bring some things that are so compact to watch while I'm there. And if I bring 2 or 3 of these with me, then I'm sort of set for movies. Vampire, which is basically a vampire comedy thing. Kiss of the Damned, more vampire movies. I really love vampires. And vampires in the Twilight. This is something that I have been looking forward to watching since I saw it on Amazon. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Brides of Sodom. It was a strange title there, but it's about vampires, not something else. Vampires and other stereotypes. Oh, and this movie, I just had to have it when I saw it on Amazon. It's Upside Down. This is a science fiction movie which is basically about a world that you have sort of an upworld and a downworld. Gravity works a bit strange, so that imagine that if you looked up, there was a whole other city above you. And that's basically what this is. It's an upworld and a downworld, and basically gravity meets in the center, so that um, what's up for one world is down for the other, if you understand what I'm talking about. And then two people from one from the upworld and one for the downworld meet and fall in love, and of course that creates some complications, especially since there are some social stigmas around that and the like. Pretty good. Then we have Summerland. This is a Finnish. I think it's Finnish. Um, I'm not sure who made it. I think it's Finnish. Movie about a family of New Agers who gets into some supernatural trouble. And I'm probably gonna save this for Christmas. Rare export, rare exports. I mean, it's basically about some people that hunt down Santa Claus, and he's not that jolly, to say it like that. It's pretty dangerous. They hunt down Santa Claus to sell him. And quite a few of these DVD movies I got pretty cheap on deals and the like, so I haven't spent that much money on them. Hardwired. This one is a pretty good cyberpunk-like movie. It's about a man who uh, gets has to have an operation, and then he starts to see commercials all around. And he discovers that now corporations is beaming commercials into his brain, and it will make him explode eventually. And basically, his fight against the corporations, it's pretty good. And last of the DVD movies on the DVD movies is Death Watch. Now, um, I've been watching some of these movies and I've gotten sort of mixed up, so it could be that some of the movies I've shown before in other videos. If so, just bear with me. Hopefully, I've been able to sort them out. So yeah, let's move on to TV series. First one I want to show you is Once Upon a Time Season 2. I love Once Upon a Time. I can't wait to sit down and just marathon this. Basically, yeah, if you haven't been watching Once Upon a Time, I really recommend it. It's, if you can, I can basically describe it as X-Files meets Desperate Housewives meets fairy tales. If that sounds interesting to you, then definitely check it out. And this is season 2. And then I have Alpha's season 2. I also really like this series. It's sort of like a superhero series, really, but it's done in a sort of semi-realistic way with people having basically brain abnormalities that gives them various abilities. Now, the main cast, you have one boy who can take in all sort of electronic signals. You have one woman that can turn off her other senses and then become super sensitive in one of them, so that, for example, she can just go completely blind and all that, and she can hear everything and so on. But you have one guy that can basically he has completely perfect aim, and yet you have a group of these people, and they fight crime and they try to help others of these alphas. And of course, there's a government organization that tries to control these alphas, and it's a pretty good storyline. I'm looking forward to digging into that. And then I have season 1 of Unforgettable. This is a really great show. It's about this woman who, after an accident, she has absolutely perfect memory. She forgets absolutely nothing. She's the human computer. The only thing she can't remember is who killed her sister, which is of course where that trauma came from. So yeah, and she tries to figure out that while she's working with police. And I have Long Island Medium season 1. I love those sort of paranormal shows of various types. I saw an episode of this on the TV when I was visiting my mother lately, and so I decided when I found this at the store I would just pick it up and give it a chance because it was third cheap. And then I have Orphan Black. I've not watched it yet, but it seems so interesting. It's basically about a woman who is down on her luck and everything's shit. But then she came across a dead woman who looks exactly like her, so she decides, "Ooh, this woman looks like she has money and influence. I just pretend to be her." Of course, it turns out that they are all clones. Taking that woman's identity might not be the wisest thing she could do. Yeah, sounds really interesting. Then we have Saving Hope. This is season 1, I think. Yeah, it's like season 1. And it's basically about a woman who ends up in a coma and her spirit wanders around the hospital and helps out, basically. Doctor Who The Samurai. Been collecting Doctor Who lately. Teen Wolf Season 2. I really liked Season 1, so I'm hoping that Season 2 will be as good. And then the only TV series I got on Blu-ray is this one, Defiance. I now basically TV series are starting to get down in price on Blu-ray, but in Norway it's been pretty expensive, and it's been difficult to buy them from the United States and so on because of the zoning issues. I have a zone-free DVD player, I don't have a zone-free Blu-ray player, which means I'm sort of locked into buying European versions, and they've been pretty expensive when it comes to TV series, and I'm not getting something that's 50% more expensive just to have it on Blu-ray compared to buying it on DVD. I don't think my enjoyment of the series is that much greater for getting it on Blu-ray than getting it on DVD. But now that it's starting to get down in price, I really like to get them on Blu-ray. So yeah. And let's see, let's go to animated things and start with anime. I have this huge chunk box thing. It's basically Ultramaniac. Now, I really hate boxes like this. I mean, they look good, but they take up so much space. And this is, I think it's a 26 episode series. So yeah, but it's just the only way they have this series, so I picked it up. And I'm really happy with the purchase because I have bought the entire manga series. Now I sort of have the manga and the anime. So I'm really looking forward to sitting down with that one. And Ultramaniac is basically this show about a young schoolgirl who meets a witch in training and their shenanigans. It's comedy. And then I have Bleach box set 6 and 7. Basically, I try to get a box set from one of these long-running animes every month. So I have gotten I've gotten Naruto and I've gotten Dragon Ball so far. So I've completed those series. Now I'm on to Bleach. So I basically try to get these long running series by getting a box of them each month. Now the next few mangas, they are from those Malaysia companies, and I know that they are probably bootlegs. However, here's the point. Crunchyroll and all of those things doesn't want to play in Norway. And my opinion when it comes to piracy is this. If I can buy it, I will. I do want to support the industry. However, when they make it so damn hard for me to actually get things legally, I have no qualms about buying pirated stuff. So if you have a problem with that, you probably should look away now. Basically, I have Devil Survivor 2 animation, Element Hunters, and most of these are full complete series. Bushu Shinki, got to have some Max, Gundam Wing, and yeah, the only ones I've actually found in app that I can buy basically as a legal DVD is Gundam Wing, and it's extremely hard to get. So for that one, I bought this so I can check it out. If I really like the series, I would probably try to hunt down the legal copies, even if they're expensive. But yeah, like I said, release it in Norway, make it easier for me to get it, and I'll give you my money. Moving on. Code Geass. This came as a free gift because otherwise I would have uh, gotten the legal copies because these are one that do have these copies and it's on my to buy list. But like I said, it was illegal. It was my head today. It was a free gift with the other box set of this type. So yeah, with Code Geass I will be getting the proper DVDs. Labyrinth of Magic. I'm hoping this will get out in a legal copy eventually, so I can upgrade it. Kotura-san. Uh, Cuticle Detective Inaba. And for the last two animated shows, I've gotten to Western animation. I know some people have been nagging that you buy so much anime compared to Western animation. Yeah, I probably do. It's not because I think anime is better, it's because I find more shows I'm interested in that fits my taste in uh, anime than in Western animation. There are some shows that I like, and this one I've been waiting for so long. Street Sharks, and it has finally been published, and I just as soon as I saw it, I picked it up. Basically, Street Sharks is in the same category as basically Turtles, Biker Mice from Mars, and so on. But I really missed this one because it didn't go on any of the TV channels that I have growing up. So while I really loved watching Turtles and I liked Biker Mice from Mars, I just only heard of Street Shark and saw the toys in the store. So I just and I've been wanting to see it, but it hasn't been out on DVD. So I'm really happy that I finally gotten the complete series out on DVD, and I'm probably going to sit down and just marathon this eventually. And then I've gotten Transformers Prime Season 2. Gotta have me some more Transformers. And then let's move on to PlayStation 3 games, and we are done. Again, I haven't played all of these because I've been busy replaying the Dragon Age games. Especially also because I've been joining Dragon Age pen and paper role-playing games. I just wanted to refresh my setting knowledge. Anyway, Tales of Cilia, Day 1 edition. Time and Eternity. Dragon Crown. Diablo 3 for PlayStation 3. My hubby got me this. I have this game for the PC, but I so much prefer to play with a controller than with a keyboard, and I usually prefer to play on a console. I thought I would double dip on this game. I got this one yesterday and I just had to have it. The Kingdom Hearts HD Remix. It's basically several of the Kingdom Hearts games in a HD version. I really like the Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of some of the more traditional Disney characters, Donald Duck and so on. I still really love the story of Dragonheart, and I just adore JRPGs. So yeah, this one I'm not sure if I showed in the last video or not. Crisis 3. And then I have Deadpool. I have Last of Us. Heard so many great things about this game, so I just can't wait to get into it. It's basically zombies, post-apocalyptic world. Sounds really fun. And the last item of this haul is the Bureau. It's basically set in the setting of XCOM, and yeah, since I'm a huge XCOM fan, I just couldn't pass this one up. So yeah, that was my huge movies, games, and so on haul. And yeah, I'm going to be posting a few more haul videos over the next few days because, like I said, I want to put these things into shelves and into their proper place. So I will be making a jewelry haul and my Venefica's occult findings. And I also hope to get some more divinations done shortly. And yeah, so look forward to that. I hope you all have a great day. Blessed be.